There's a day of reckoning coming round the bend, when the Almighty's wrath will surely descend. You can run, you can hide in the mountains and rocks, but there ain't no escape from the one who unlocks. All the bondsmen and freemen, the rich and the poor, will face the great judgment that's standing before. Yahuah, to whom vengeance is his to uphold, will have his repayment for debts still untold. You reap what you sow, time to pay the grim reaper. Fire and brimstone, a blood debt to settle. But what are you gonna do when the man upstairs comes to collect? Vengeance is mine, the wages of sin you'll get. He's whetting his glitt'ring sword for the fight. His arrows are thirsting for blood in their flight. No marker shall linger without painful cost. Every last soul that's deceived will be lost. The nations will witness his terrible ire as he renders each enemy their brutal require. Yet those who took refuge beneath mercy's wind, the mighty Redeemer's full favor will sing. You reap what you sow, time to pay the grim reaper. Fire and brimstone, a blood debt to settle. What are you gonna do when the man upstairs comes to collect? Vengeance is mine, the wages of sin you'll get.
Who is this that comes from Edom, with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore are you red in your apparel, and your garments like him that treads in the wine vat? I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
Oh, you faint-hearted, be strong and fear not. Messiah coming in vengeance to settle the lot. The violent oppressors will drink their due reward, while the faithful will triumph with the Yahuah. So heed well the warning while mercies remain. Don't let your vain pride leave a crimson stain. For those who are sheltered beneath his wings will rejoice when the victor his full justice brings. He lives forever, his judgment is true. So get right with the Savior before that dread doom. When angels trump shatter the hills and the skies, and no sinner has safety from the judge's wise eyes. You reap what you sow, time to pay the grim reaper. Fire and brimstone, a blood debt to settle. What are you gonna do when the man upstairs comes to collect? Vengeance is mine,
The wages of sin you get. You reap what you sow, dear friend, don't forget. You sow, time to pay the grim reaper. Fire and brimstone, a blood debt to settle. What are you gonna do when the man upstairs comes to collect? Vengeance is mine, the wages of sin you'll get. You reap what you sow, dear friend, don't forget. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he judges and makes war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Yahuah.